got my mic turned on, so that's good.
Actually, oh my god, I can't wait.
That's an improvement.
I'm gonna send you guys a picture of this dark side face. It looks fucking sick.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
Do it. Do it. Just do it.
Just do it now.
Make your dreams come
You know who I was watching a lot today?
Just do it.
What's
Who I
that?
never watch.
PewDiePie.
What's his name? No, he is a YouTuber, kind of like that. But what's that guy's name? Who like? What the fuck is it? I was watching because I stumbled upon. I was watching like other people's Zack Snyder reviews, and Zack Snyder's Justice League reviews, and it like was in a playlist.
I don't think I've watched one.
What the hell is his name? It's like Magnus or something.
Oh,
Tyrone?
Tyron Magnus?
Oh yeah, that's his name. Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, this guy seems really familiar.
I think it's because everybody hates him.
Do they?
I was
really know anything about him.
I was a fan of
I think
his for a while, but then
I think he got canceled.
yeah. It's
I mean,
isn't
you saw
everybody?
the video? Yeah, literally everyone can cancel.
I think he probably said something about Captain Marvel or something.
I don't remember honestly. But
I remember him from like years ago. I was like watching. I was like, dude, this guy seems like really familiar. And then I was like, oh, it hit me. He was like really big when I was younger.
yeah, he was like a big kind of reaction type channel, but I think he's like,
I'm still.
I think it's like
I'm still-
fizzled out.
I mean, I'm still subscribed, but I don't really watch him that much anymore.
Yeah. I don't think I've
His laugh though, it's pretty fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
weird. Well, on the topic of that, hey everybody, how's it going? We're just doing a stream here.
We're just chatting.
We're just canceling Tyrone Magnus.
Yeah.
Along with
After
along
you
with
guys cancel me for my old comic.
along with half of the internet, just like cancel everybody.
Because if everybody's canceled, then there's no canceling anymore.
It's true.
So
Think about that.
if you can't cancel anymore, but can you cancel canceling people?
Canceling.
So
I want that. Can we do that?
I want to make that into a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally back that.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, we're here. We're just hanging out. We're probably just going to be streaming for about an hour or so, just chatting, hanging out with you guys, answering comments if anybody shows up, and talking about whatever comes to mind. So
I think somebody already commented.
I see that, but I'm just going to ignore him completely because he's not worth it.
Oh wow, that's not very nice to this random person.
Whoever it may be.
Yeah.
But yeah, one thing I wanted to kind of bring up, because we sort of talked about it a little bit before we started, was tomorrow they're premiering the trailer for The Suicide Squad, which is the James Gunn directed picture, and honestly, I'm excited.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully, I hope it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's James Gunn.
Did you see
but
the
I mean,
poster
like-
he put out?
Yeah, I
The
really
new one?
dig it.
Yeah, it
The-
looks
like the cartoonish one.
like the it's like
It feels kind of 70s.
I was gonna say it's like very like 70s inspired.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
It looks cool. I like it.
I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Plus,
Hey,
It's-
I'm
it's
glad
got-
it's
it's got
coming
my
out
boy.
this year too.
it's got my man Peter
Yeah.
Capaldi as the Thinker,
hmm
about to be the best character in the movie.
I think
We'll see.
everybody's gonna be raving about was it that Weasel person? I forget the name already, but
Weasel?
the one that James Gunn's brother is playing, like the CGI character.
I have no idea what
I
you're talking about.
I forget the name, but
I'm really excited to see Polka Dot Man, the real standout character that I've been waiting to see. But I really want a cameo from Ben Affleck so he can just punch Polka Dot Man's lights out.
no, you know what would be better if Ben Affleck shares a cameo with the Condiment King, and they
Yes.
just reenact that scene from
Mm-hmm.
Batman the Animated Series.
That would be perfection.
That would be amazing. But I mean, also like if this does well and they do a
Pretty
sequel,
sick,
like
dude.
who knows what they could put in for characters. They could put anybody in there.
Also, also they're putting in one of the greatest large scale. Well, actually, the greatest large scale alien threat in DC, Starro.
Starro,
So,
yeah.
and I will continue to profess my love for Starro.
Starro doesn't get enough love.
Yeah,
If you watched,
Batman the Brave and the Bold.
yeah, if you
Which
watch,
is one of the greatest cartoons of
it's
all
so
time.
terrifying in that series.
Yeah, it completely freaked me out as a kid.
I remember because I tried
His name is
watching.
Weasel.
Yeah, it is Weasel. Okay.
His name is literally
I
Weasel.
tried watching Brave and the Bold like when it came out back in 2008, and I watched it for a little while, but then I just kind of forgot about it, and then it wasn't till
I
like
can't believe you.
it wasn't until a few years later where I picked it back up again with the Star episode, and I was just completely freaked out at how terrifying it actually was. I was just like, oh shit, this is a kids show.
Yeah,
But
I watched the entire show when it was still airing.
Really?
yeah,
Yeah,
That was a while ago.
it was my childhood.
yeah, and then they
And
can't.
then we got the crap show that was Beware the Batman.
I was
Alistair's
just gonna say.
favorite, like cult following.
Absolute garbage.
Here's the thing. This is from rewatching it recently for circumstances that I won't talk about. But I mean, I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it.
I hate it.
I mean, art
Hate
style
it with a
wise,
burning
like
passion.
art style
It's
is
terrible.
like it's terrible. Yeah, everybody looks
It's
weird. They
garbage.
all look like aliens, and also like Gotham
Also,
City
for
itself.
some reason they don't have guns. They have electric pistols.
Yeah, they have
Electric
like
pistols.
they have like laser guns.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Yeah, but also like Gotham, like it's really clean, but it looks really ugly at the same time. So it's a weird show for sure, but yeah, definitely not ever making a
It's
comeback. That's for
bad.
sure.
Also, they didn't put they didn't put any good villains in it.
No, they put
They
like
had Deathstroke, but he wasn't very good.
they had
They had
Reshogul too,
Magpie,
but
which was a bad choice.
yeah, all of the villains that they picked was basically like there was nothing really interesting about them other than the fact that they were slightly derivative of the more popular ones.
Also, for some reason, Katana is his sidekick.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Because
The only time Katana should ever be with Batman is The Outsiders.
well, I mean, because Robin was too busy on Teen Titans Go, so that's why they picked. That's why they picked.
There's another candidate for garbage.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Though
just,
the movie's good.
yeah. But that show,
Movie's
like,
pretty good.
I find way more offensive than fucking Beware the Batman.
Yeah. It's just they're both just really bad.
Yeah.
Teen Titans Go is worse though.
Well, it's a good thing we got Young Justice back, but
Mm-hmm.
Thank God.
I need to catch up.
yeah. I mean, also, like, I wish you got more of Green Lantern the animated series too. I really
Yeah,
like
that was
one.
actually good
Wait, how
compared
long
to
did
Beware
that
the
go on
Batman.
for?
Like one or two seasons.
Yeah, it's just like it was like yeah, it just went on for like a season and it didn't really do so well because the Ryan Reynolds movie tanked so hard. So
Mm-hmm.
which is a shame because the show on itself is like
It's really
it's
good.
great. So um just in case some of you haven't been following or still pay attention. We got the podcast coming out tomorrow. We're talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League, which actually, like when I was going through it and editing it, like it was actually a really fun episode. I had a
Yeah,
good
it
time.
was.
Yeah, I had a good.
I think it was a standout episode.
Yeah. I find it really funny too because Swifte was the most excited to do it. I was just really kind of worried on how it was going to turn out, but I mean, we got through it, and I mean, everybody had a good time. Too bad
Yeah, I
Alter
had
had
a really
to
fun
leave
time.
early, or maybe that was a good thing.
Knowing Alter's like history of weird encounters on our podcasts, I'd say it was a good thing. Sorry, Alter, but
Yeah. It's just, so you did your job, and
Yeah,
that's all you need to do.
he
and
stayed
then
for
we
approximately 45 minutes and then he
Mm.
left.
got some peace and quiet.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I remember because at one point you called him out because he was blasting in your ear. It's like, can you not
Yeah,
fucking do that?
I just said stop giving me tinnitus.
Yeah.
He
It's
was
like, why are you
making
like
my
this?
ears bleed.
He was like a little. He was a little loud at some points. Like it didn't bother me because I have the slider on my headset, so I can just turn that shit down. But
Was he like breathing on his mic
I don't know
or
what was
something?
going on with that.
I don't know what his setup is, but he needs to change it, or he's gonna kill my ears.
Alright. I'm about to send you this picture of Darkseid.
Better be
Okay.
good.
Okay, everybody watching or seeing this after the live stream, whatever. I'm drawing a freehand drawing of Darkseid. And
And he has to post it on Twitter.
oh, that's a good idea. I'll do that. I'm not afraid.
Remember when you made me fan art?
Oh my god, I actually found, dude. You know what's funny? I actually came across that art like 3 days ago.
Oh,
I was
see.
going.
I see. You made him fan art.
Well,
You
this
you
was
should.
years
This is
ago. This
before I knew
was
you. This was
was
like
this 2019?
2019.
Yeah, I want to say
Yep.
so. Um,
I see
It was
how
like
it is.
it was at when I first started like really getting back into Arkham YouTubing.
mm,
And I had made that video on like the article of it was like some article on comicbook.com of Arkham 2019, what it was called at the time.
oh yeah.
And that was like my first 300 view video in years, and that was how like I started meeting people
Yeah.
on Twitter.
I also want to
Yeah,
say it
I
was.
mean,
I also want to say it
you
was
only
around
met
the.
me because you were talking about some problem you were having.
Yeah. Also, I want to say it
Oh,
was
that's
around the
right.
time that I started the Discord server. Like this was around the first 2-3 months that happened. So that's
I
crazy.
didn't even know Marvel existed.
It's- yeah, a lot of people did.
Yeah, Swifty is the only the only reason I know you.
Mm. Well, I
The reason
mean,
a lot of people know a lot of people.
yeah, I want to say Alter also because
I knew Alter before Swifty.
yeah, but I remember like we were joking around on Twitter or something that like Alter tweeted something out. I was like, oh no, this is when he was announcing the podcast, the pop culture pack.
I think I was pretty jokingly aggressive.
Yeah, I was just because I didn't think it was your podcast. I thought it was his. So I'm like, when am I gonna be on it? I was just
Oh
joking.
yeah.
And he was just like,
And that
well,
was
it's
when we were doing the pop culture pack.
yeah. He was just like, well, it's not mine. It's actually this guy's. And then I think you were like, yeah, we'll have you on. And I'm like, okay, man, I'm just joking around. I don't
Like I don't even know this guy, but okay.
And then when we did, that was a special episode.
a monumental event,
Yes.
which
Also talking over you the entire time.
I don't think you actually uploaded.
Did we not upload
I
that?
don't think so.
No, I think we did.
I don't remember honestly.
Let me check.
Yeah, because I remember there were a couple of videos that we did that never made it up. Like me and Swifty did one together, um, which was when I was starting up mine again. Like that was one of the reasons why I talked to him first was because like we did such a good job and like had a really good chemistry on that episode. So it was like, I mean, well, it's like I like talking to Swifty on the video, so it's like, why not ask him to be part of the
It
podcast
lasted
for like an episode or
five.
two.
The podcast
Yeah.
lasted 5 episodes.
What, the pop culture pack?
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
I'm
man,
not.
we need to do a
I'm not
revival.
sure. Yeah, we need to do a revival. I mean,
What is
lost.
this
The,
picture is almost done. Don't
the
worry.
last one is just a edit of the Empire Strikes Back poster
That's right. Yeah.
with I think it's Marvel as Leia and me as Han
Oh
Solo.
my god.
I don't think any of us talked about that. It was just
Yeah, I didn't agree to that.
oh wait, yeah, because it was Alter who made the
Yeah.
thumbnail. So
And then he was Luke Skywalker.
yeah, smug bastard. Exe
In the
Hyper,
description,
how's it going?
in the
Welcome to the
description, I
stream.
put, "Welcome, dear viewers, to the latest episode of the Pop Culture Pack. We were absent for a while, but we are back due to popular demand.
Yeah,
Obviously,
obviously,
obviously.
like you didn't know.
Also, Swifty and I started a podcast with one episode, and then never made another one.
Was that
Oh,
the
the coffee
coffee
table
table
talk?
discussions?
Coffee table conversations.
That's right. Yeah.
I wish we could. I wish we continued that.
We can still continue. I remember we were talking about continuing because it never actually like stopped. It's just we had like been not been able to do it or something. I
Hmm.
guess
Mhm.
both of us started working and we just couldn't find a day to do it.
I mean, you're free Saturday, right?
This Saturday I am free.
Yeah. Do you want to do it then?
I'm actually
Cool.
up for that.
Just,
Just
yeah,
on
let's
the
do it.
spot, like in a live stream. Yeah, let's do coffee table.
Yeah.
Just making
Conversation.
plans on the live stream.
Well, I mean that's yeah. I mean,
Do you remember the Pop Culture Pack intro?
Mm,
do you mean
yeah.
Swifty or me?
Swifty.
Okay.
I'm looking
Because
at
it's like
it
I don't
right now.
fucking remember anything.
Yeah, I don't know. Wait. Was it music or was it us? Oh yeah, it was that video with it's the end of the world as you know it. Or it was gonna be that.
Yeah, it's actually so bad.
I know.
It's the first thing I've ever
Wow.
said.
It's literally terrible. It was so funny though, because that was. I don't blame ourselves though, because that was our mindset at the time. It was like,
I
it was
ran
so
into
bad.
I ran into a door,
Oh yeah.
and then he just sat down and looked at the camera.
God, it was like so cringeworthy now.
You know what's funny is that I watched those previous videos before I did my first one with you guys because I just wanted to see what it was like.
And Alter just kisses a Batman figurine. It got
Oh my
one
God.
like and one dislike.
Wow.
I want to know who disliked that.
I don't know.
I remember it was a lot of fun when we did the first episode. It was the one episode that Swifty turned on his camera for,
I know.
and it was 1 hour and a half.
Yeah. What a time in our in our lives.
I mean, that was like near the beginning of the pandemic. I'm
It
pretty
was
sure.
almost a year ago.
Oh,
Yeah, that was 9 months ago.
Yeah.
wow.
Man, time flies, eh? That's crazy. Yeah, it was interesting to me because, I mean, I did podcasts beforehand, but we never did it on Zoom. We always used Google Hangouts when that was a thing still. But
Oh my God, I remember that.
yeah, and then
Google
I think it was either you or Alter asked me if I had a Zoom account, and I just said like no. I didn't use Zoom at the time,
No.
and just
Just no.
I was like, well, I'll make one for the episode. So, um, and then because this was we used way before we used OBS to do uh, podcasts and live streams and all that. So I didn't know how to do any of that. But then, and then it was just like, well, when I was starting mine up again, I mean, we did ours on Zoom, so it was like, well, that works out. And but then the problem for me was like, how am I gonna edit this? But we did it, and I mean, we're going on as of tomorrow 30 episodes, so
Wow.
that's still nuts.
That's
Crazy.
completely insane.
Yeah.
How many weeks is that? 30
Um,
weeks? Actually, no, not quite, because there's a couple in there that were like extras, like from like one. Like we had 2 in 1 week.
Yeah. Also,
We
yeah,
released some.
there were some of them that were 2 in 1 week, and then we skipped one after we did the Q&A one, the Q&A video.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say it's.
Around
I'm
20
not sure.
weeks.
I'm not sure. um, yeah, it was funny at the time because I figured like I didn't think I'd make it past episode 5, like because I had the episodes planned out. It was like me and Swifty for the DC fandom video, and then I knew that I wanted Ultra or AJ to be on the cartoons one because we'd always talk about cartoons after, like, at some points. Like he'd always message me and be like, "Hey, have you watched like Brave and the Bold?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I did watch it." So, but then it just turned into a thing. I mean, Swifty was gonna be the co-host, and then I think you got busy with school and other things. So,
Yeah.
and then I remembered that AJ wasn't really doing anything at the time. So I asked him, and I was like, "Did you want to be my co-host?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure." It's like, okay,
That's exactly how it went.
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I think those were the exact messages. They're just like, "You want to be a co-host?" He was like, "Yeah, cool,
Oh, sure.
yeah." Um, but yeah, there's, and then yeah, I think we did a month straight with just the 2 of us, and then at the time around Game Awards, it finished up. Like I streamed the whole thing and everything, and I was like, man, I want to talk about this with somebody on Twitter. I was like, I don't know if, because I think you told me beforehand that you were gone at the time, or something, and I don't remember exactly, but I remember tweeting Swifty because he watched it. I'm like, do you want to talk about it on the podcast? He's like,
I think it was the 3 of us, right?
I was like, sure. And yeah, I think either you just got back or you were like leaving the next
you were in
day.
Arizona.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This photo was finished on.
That was a fun episode.
I gotta ask, out of all the episodes we've done, which ones were your guys' favorite in particular? I'm curious.
I like the one we did today.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Also,
the Snyder Cut one, yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good one. Also, the Q&A, obviously.
The Q&A was fun. I was really worried because I was like, yeah, we should do a Q&A, and you guys were like, I don't know. Yeah, and then because you guys weren't really on board, I got worried, and I was like, oh man.
I was just worried they were going to ask personal questions.
Yeah. But somehow we got, I want to say, over like 30 some questions
We
that
got a
were
crazy
submitted.
amount of questions.
And then I was just like, 25. That's good enough. Because it was like, I didn't want it to be too short, but I didn't want it to be too long. So I figured that 25 was a good, like, a good number. Also, it was the 25th episode, which, I mean, it wasn't planned, but it now is. It was always my plan. um,
I didn't know how many episodes we were gonna get to.
yeah, and neither. I'm just.
Maybe
Uh,
5.
I was really worried that we'd stop after a certain number, and then like a month would go by, and AJ would be like, "Should we do another pop culture pack?" It's like, sure, whatever.
All right, guys, I'm sending this picture in the chat.
All right, I'm gonna see this. I'm not putting it up on the screen because I don't know how to do that. So
I don't either. So
I'm gonna share a different one to Twitter because I don't want my actual my actual name on the picture, but I sign all my pictures.
oh, okay.
okay, Stanley.
Okay, so it's like I don't know, it's like my own design of Darkseid.
Better be colored.
No, not yet.
Darn it.
It's just worried about. Actually, you know what? That's pretty rad. I like the
Dig it.
I like the like the design, like the detail on his face. Like that's pretty good stuff.
Thank you.
It's pretty metal.
You know what, AJ? The
I-
pretty
I was-
metal.
I was speaking literally. It gives me a metal.
Oh,
vibe.
okay. So, what do you think the color
That's the
scheme should
genre
be?
of music.
um
You know, the regular design, like, blue and.
But I kind of want to make his symbol on his chest like a nice red, but with
Oh, yeah,
maybe
yeah, that would
maybe
be cool.
some blue, maybe some silver, um, not sparkly silver, but what is it like?
yeah,
like
I would
kinda
make
like
the omega symbol. I would make red. Like I would just like
Yeah, that'd
bright
be cool.
sort of red. Maybe for like the kind of helmet shape and like the shoulders and traps or whatever, like make that kind of blue, and maybe for like the chest area or something, make it like a silver type color. I don't know. It's your design. I don't know why I'm putting my input on it.
Sorry, guys, my thing cut out for some reason.
Remember when we were gonna do that Batman project?
You and me,
Yeah.
it's still on. It's just we haven't written anything to it. I
Yeah, we-
actually, to be honest with you, I have been thinking about what to write, but I'm just so
We should do
not
that sometime.
inspired to I don't know what to actually I haven't been able to think of anything
We should
feel
just,
that would be beneficiary.
we should just video chat sometime and
Oh, I'm always well. Actually, I'm not always. I was about to say I'm always free.
I'm always, but I'm not really.
free this weekend.
Yeah, that's true. Oh God, that color's why is this color in my markers? It looks like orange, but it's really pink. I was gonna color his eyes that. I'm like, thank God I tested it.
Orange is like my least favorite color.
I like orange in some things, but not everything.
I like a very kind of dark orange. I'm not really a fan of the lighter stuff. Yeah, like orange is a nice color. So, yeah, man, I really gotta draw something at some point. Like it just.
I think we're gonna try to draw tomorrow.
AJ, I'll gladly have a drawing. Actually, both of you, I'll gladly have a drawing contest.
Sure.
Who can draw the best Spider-Man?
Actually, let's do Batman. I'm better at Batman.
You know what? We'll make a series
how
of
about-
videos out of that. We'll just do like
How
a.
about the
that'd be
40th?
sick.
How about the 40th episode of the Speaking Nerd podcast? It's a drawing contest.
I'm still trying to figure out what we're gonna do for like episode 50, since
50.
that's coming up sort of soon.
I don't know.
It's
I
a
don't know how.
milestone.
I don't know how we're supposed to ramp it up.
Well, I don't think we're gonna do another Q&A. Like I think we did that already. I don't think we need to do that again. I was thinking at some point maybe a live episode.
Ooh,
Good.
that'd be interesting. And
I remember you mentioning that a little while ago, and I thought it was a good idea.
Swifte will obviously be wearing a Batman mask to hide his identity.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still pondering that. So nothing's set in stone as of right now, but um,
No.
I'm sure we'll come up with something.
Yeah. Well,
But
we have to, because once we're at that point,
that's true.
we'll be like brainstorming 12 hours a day. We'll be like, what the fuck do we have to do? We got to get this done.
Yeah, I am really excited though about the videos that we're going to be doing for April. I'm not going to
Me
spoil it
too.
on the stream, but um, I think it'd be like a fun change of pace.
I actually am really excited for all the way from April throughout the summer. I'm really excited for the channel because it's
Mm.
like, especially since this summer, there's probably, I mean, obviously another DC fandom is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have that to look forward to. I mean, we're going to have some Marvel stuff. I mean, Black Widow's coming out. Um, I'm sorry, excuse me. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, so
The
this
of a
summer
movie
is just,
Spider-Man is coming out in December.
which I'm wearily looking forward to.
Mm-hmm. Same
I'm
thing
not
with
like,
the Flash.
dude. Actually, I don't even know how I feel about the Flash movie anymore, dude.
I'm excited for the character, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be about the Flash anymore.
well, I was going to talk about it um, on Sunday. Like I was just gonna record a solo podcast because I got a little worried because like first of all they recast Henry Allen, and then also Michael
Um,
Keaton came out. He was like, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be doing the Flash movie. Honestly, and I was just like,
yeah,
oh
this movie's
god.
about to crash soon.
Dude, I was actually irritated. Despite Henry Allen being a smaller character, like actor wise, I didn't want them to change him. I love Billy Crudup
Yeah,
as his dad,
I think he did a great job.
and like now it's
Yeah.
the guy they picked is not freaking
He's not
Allen
he's not
material.
he's not right for it.
No, and like he looks too like clean. He looks too cleaned up.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I think the guy who played him in Justice League is perfect for it. Even
Yeah.
though John Wesley Allen is the only Henry Allen, so
Also, Jay Garrick and Barry Allen.
yeah, I mean, sorry, he's literally a perfect actor, so no one can compete.
He's great.
I met him in real life.
Really,
Really.
Very nice guy.
that's good.
I got his autograph too.
Yeah.
It's always nice to hear when like actors you perceive as nice actually are nice.
I mean, he's just he's just a normal dude.
I guess that's with any human being though. I don't know why I'm specifically talking about actors here.
I feel like
I mean,
like voice actors really are like they're mostly really nice people.
and TV.
Oh yeah.
I think like a good amount of TV actors
I
are just
mean,
normal.
Didn't you say Neil Adams was like a total douchebag?
Oh yeah, he is.
That sucks because I love his work.
yeah.
He's a great artist, but you know, not so good person. Same with Alan Moore. He's a special
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, Alan Moore, yeah, that's yeah, he's a bit of a nut, honestly. Like
I mean, he's like the old man
Well,
saying "Get off my lawn" in his lawn books.
well, I mean, he wrote the Killing Joke, so
which he unironically hates.
Yeah, he said
that's
he
so
said
weird.
he wished he didn't write it.
I don't
I
think
don't
like
understand people that say that.
he doesn't like a lot of his own work that he's done. Like
I mean, he probably is still mad that DC like basically stole all the rights.
Well, DC has always been good at that.
Mm-hmm.
Have they
That's
not?
their favorite thing to do.
I love DC Comics, but I don't love the corporate version of DC.
he,
I
yeah.
don't love the corporate version of a
I.e.,
lot of things in like
Snyder.
pop culture. What?
I said, i.e., the whole thing with the Snyder.
I wouldn't even say it's just Snyder. I just feel like
Yeah.
they're trying to rip away everything that was like,
Well, like, take the Schumacher movies.
which were just terrible. There's no getting around that. I mean,
Forever,
I want to see I want to see the Forever cut.
Forever has, I think, really good Batman movie in there somewhere.
I agree with you. Actually, that I agree. There is a
And
good Batman movie in
I
there
think
somewhere.
Kilmer's a great casting, and I think there's still some. I think it's still a solid Batman movie,
Mhm.
but not as great as it could have been.
Have you seen some other Schumacher movies that like he's done?
Yeah,
He was an incredible director.
Falling Down is one of the greatest movies ever.
I love Falling Down.
It's just so great.
Did you guys know he directed and he actually wrote Star Wars? Exactly. That's what I get every time.
It's-
Silence. Nobody believes me. I'm just like I'm telling you.
It's
Schumacher
because
wrote
George
Star Wars.
Lucas is so infamous that everybody knows right out of the gate.
Right. Oh, actually, J.J. Abrams wrote Star Wars in 1977 when
Yes.
he was like 7 years old.
He also
Yeah,
wrote
J-
Star
J.J.
Trek.
J.J. Abrams can go away forever.
Dude, I actually
I only,
kind
I
of
only,
like.
I only
didn't-
love like one movie he made.
I didn't mind Rise of Skywalker, but now I actually fucking hate it. I'm sorry.
Rise of
I hate it.
Skywalker is garbage,
I
and
think all
and
the sequel movies are
and
garbage.
Force Awakens is just a copy of New Hope. So stop pretending it's a
Yeah,
movie.
but see, each one of them is a copy of like the original ones, just with new characters.
And not good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
because they
I
keep
really-
copying movies.
Right.
Also, it's funny how they basically copy the Wrath of Khan for Star Trek Into Darkness.
Yeah.
And the Wrath of Khan is one of the greatest sci-fi movies of all time.
Wait, you guys? I'm assuming you guys watch or have watched Star Wars Theory, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
did you see the new trailer for the Darth Vader episode 2?
I have
For
not.
his fan film? Dude, it's crazy. Mace Windu's like alive. And he comes back. Dude, it's
Oh,
great
yeah.
CGI.
I remember they announced that Mace Windu was still alive canonically, but they never did anything with it.
Well, he's doing something with it, and he's like fighting clones in the trailer, and like he's basically going Batman on their asses.
Yeah.
Doing it in the dark.
The fans are always better at making movies.
Oh well, of course. Like I mean, take Dying is Easy.
Or
I love
Spider-Man
Dying is
Lotus.
Easy.
What did you say, Marvel?
I said I love Dying is Easy. I watched that like
too.
5 times. Like I can't get enough of it.
Also,
Dude,
also
it's so
take
good.
Spider-Man Lotus.
I haven't seen Spider-Man Lotus.
Well,
I think
it's not out yet.
Yeah, it's
but,
not out yet, but
Oh.
But Gavin's been talking about a lot about it. The suit is the best Spider-Man suit.
Really?
that's
And
they did a really
I
good job on the suit. Like it's
I think
amazing.
Better than Raimi?
Yeah, it's more comically
I'm gonna
comic
s-
accurate.
I'm gonna send you a photo of it. I'm gonna find it.
It's
go for
absolutely perfect. And I think it might be my favorite Spider-Man movie once it comes out.
Yeah. When is it like set to release?
September, I think they were
They haven't
talking
set
about.
a release date.
Oh, okay.
They said they're gonna do that once they're like in the production.
Oh, okay.
Also, one of the inspirations is Spider-Man Blue,
Oh, really?
I love
One of-
Spider-Man Blue.
which is probably is my favorite Spider-Man story.
You know what, guys? Actually, next week I'm looking forward to. I have spring break next week, so I have like half days on the first 2 days of the week, and I have off Wednesday to Tuesday, which is nice. So I can like, I don't know. I'm probably gonna hopefully be recording a bunch of videos next week. If I'm not, I don't know if I have COVID yet. I have no idea. I have to get I'm having a test on Sunday.
You can still record video.
I feel like shit though. I actually feel like crap.
Yeah, that's how I felt when I had it.
I haven't felt like this in like a while since I had my last like bad sickness, which was like November.
I missed my last week of work because I had COVID.
That sucks. Well, actually, in your case, it doesn't suck.
Yeah, because Wendy sucks. And if
I'm
any,
glad I've never worked at a fast food place because
if-
I've
and-
never wanted to. Because
Yeah.
of, like,
If any of you
Very just-
viewers want to work at Wendy's, don't, because they suck, and I can't eat. I can't eat there anymore.
What? Just because it reminds you of it?
Yeah, I just have a bad stigma.
Yeah, I mean, if you're working there like a lot, you're gonna grow like a sort of descendant for it. Okay, I found a photo of the Lotus suit. I'm gonna send it to you, Swifty.
And it's absolute perfection.
It is amazing.
And I still think it's gonna be my favorite Spider-Man. Like, it's obviously not gonna be as action-packed
There it
as
is.
Spider-Man 2, but
Okay, let's see this. Oh my god.
Look at that. It's awesome.
told you.
Dude. It looks like it was ripped out of the comic.
Exactly.
I love it. Oh, the spider is probably my favorite part on this suit.
You should look at his YouTube channel. He has a whole video talking about the movie.
I wonder why I've never heard of this guy, dude. Well, I haven't really been keeping up with fan films and stuff.
It's pretty big in the community right now.
I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna look him up tonight.
His YouTube channel is GJK Central.
Like,
Yeah.
could I have a pencil by any chance? I have a box of them on the floor. in my room.
Yes, this is part of
I don't
the.
wanna go-
Here, I'll
Part of
give
the
you
life.
one.
I don't want to go near them because I don't know if I have COVID or not. But I have all my art supplies on my floor in my room.
Just throw a box of pencils at your brother already.
And you can bring the eraser with it as well.
I thought you said razor for
Sure.
a second.
While you're at it, you can bring my bed out in the living room.
And while you're at that,
Jeez.
My brother just said, "All right, Josh, give me a second."
and while you're at that,
You're just like,
bring
man, stop your
bottle
bitching on
beer.
It's- Jeez.
Yeah, what do you think of it? It's all freehand. Like it? Knowing my brother, he's gonna be like, "That's fucking trash."
Brotherly love.
The red part is his omega symbol.
Brothers don't love each other.
Yeah, you know that if you weren't a comic noob.
Well, that's because I have to color it. He's like, it looks a little odd because of the markings and there's no color. I'm like, yeah, there's no color.
That's why you asked for colored pencils.
Duh. God.
Get with the
like-
program.
Actually, yeah, my brother drew it. I'm not into anime, but he drew a sick painting of Goku from Dragon Ball
Yeah.
Z.
That's
But it's like it's
probably
accurate
the
as
that's
hell.
probably the only anime I can endure.
Dragon Ball Z.
I just don't watch anime. I was not that I have anything against them, just was never into it.
I just don't like anime.
You have to really have a palate for that.
Hmm
Yeah.
What about you, Marvel? I actually never asked if you liked anime before.
I like anime. It depends on the anime itself, but like for the most part, I like watching it.
What are like some go-to shows?
For me, like I know everybody says like Dragon Ball Z and Naruto and shit like that, but
Pokemon.
and Pokemon.
Is Pokemon considered an anime?
Yes,
It's as much
technically
yeah.
yes.
technically yes. It's basically an American anime.
Yeah, because I mean they do this a lot with anime and stuff. Like they change certain things to make it feel more American. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah, that's true.
but if you're looking for a really good one, Cowboy Bebop. It's like
never heard
it's a
of
little
it.
bit older, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
I've
good.
heard of it. I just haven't watched it. I like Trigun.
Yeah.
It's basically a western.
hmm I remember. I think my brother. I was talking to him about this like a while ago, and he was like, "You should watch." It's called like Fully Cooley or something like that. I'm like, nope. No. No.
Some of the names, dude, I've heard from animes. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons I can't watch it.
Yeah, a lot of people I follow on Twitter, like they're huge in anime, and they're like, "You should watch JoJo," and I'm like, "Oh no, I don't want to watch JoJo.
That
JoJo's too,
name makes me not want to watch it.
JoJo's too weird for me."
Yeah.
Okay.
um,
You know the only JoJo I can watch.
What?
JoJo Rabbit.
how sad.
JoJo. Why
Now
do I
that
feel like I'm
now
having
that
major deja vu, by the way,
now
guys?
that's cinema right there. JoJo Rabbit.
I feel like I've lived this night before, and I was drawing Dark Side while
Mm.
talking to you guys on the phone.
Maybe you did, and you're just realizing it now. That happens to me a lot too. Like
I
I'll
have
um,
deja vu.
I'll go to bed and then like I'll see things play out, and then when you're in the moment, your head just kind of starts spinning. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh, great, my Xbox shut off. I was playing this game called Mirror's Edge, which
Yeah,
I enjoy. I mean, it's an EA game, so it's not like incredible,
it's not great.
but but I wanted to get that other one. What's it called? Mirror's Edge. Like, oh yeah, Cataclysm.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know how that game is like. So I don't know. I had it for free at one point, so I just re-downloaded it tonight just to play something different. And gotta say, I'm really looking to delete it in the next 25. I've never like regretted downloading a game so much, and I do this with this game every like year. I'll just like re-download it for like a day, and I'll be like, yeah, this game kind of blows. I can't get past this one part.
Mhm. I was going through my Steam library just looking for games to play, and I love playing indie games, so I'm just like, well,
Yeah.
it's like I'm in the mood to play Cuphead again. But the thing about
Nah,
Cuphead is that it's really fucking hard.
it's like probably possibly the hardest, one of the hardest modern indie games
Yeah.
ever made.
Yeah, it's nuts. Um, at some
I
point,
haven't touched it because I know that I will rage.
I
and
beat
break
it.
something.
I beat it.
Swfte always
What?
rage.
Yeah, it took like a
How?
week. I was just I just like I was just playing it for like a week, and I mean, and it took a lot of retries, but I was just like I
Okay,
just
we
wanna get
need
to the
to
game.
start. We need to start a Cuphead YouTube channel. Marvel's how to on how to beat Cuphead.
I might keyword being might here, but I might do like a let's play of it at some point.
That's awesome. I'd watch it.
I
Remember
want to
when
get
I did?
I want to get
Remember when
like
I?
somebody to play with too, because that game like you can do two player,
Wait,
but
is it
it's
multiplayer?
yes,
Oh, okay. Actually, that's something I didn't know about that.
yeah, it's like two
Remember when I did
player
those video
local
game
co-op.
streams
I
in the
remember.
summer? I streamed like Spider-Man PS4,
Yeah.
Ark, some of the Arkham games too.
Mm,
That was fun.
yeah,
See, I never could get like a good stream going because um, I didn't get what do you call it, a capture card until July
yeah,
for my birthday, and even after that, my computer, my laptop I have is just not. It can't hold that like that amount of um, I don't know what you would call it, but just
I
how
just did.
powerful it is
yeah.
I just did
for
it
that
through
laptop.
PS4.
Yeah, I know. That's the good thing about PS4 is like you can't do that on Xbox. Well, you used to be able to,
Yeah.
but then they got rid of the thing for some reason.
Yeah, I remember
And
with
we're all stuck.
like Xbox One, you can make clips, but like
Yeah.
they were like really short, and
Yeah. Why did they take that out?
What clips?
Yeah.
You can still make clips. I make clips all the time. I made some today.
Okay.
On Arkham Knight. It's
Jackass.
just like you have to.
You know
You just
what?
have to set it up in your settings for it to be like 2 minutes, 30 seconds, 5 minutes. Like I've done 5 minute ones. And actually, some of the gameplay that I use in my YouTube videos is just clips, and I just take a bunch of them, edit them, put it in the video, and then delete them so I don't take up space on
Mm-hmm.
the Xbox.
It was it was fun playing through the whole Batman Telltale game
I love that game. The first season I
on
love.
on and I streamed the whole thing too.
You streamed the whole thing?
Yeah, I streamed the whole first season. I don't think I streamed
Wow.
any of the second season because I was so into
I,
it.
yeah, I mean, what, you were so into the second season?
I was into both of them. Yeah.
I hate the second. Well, I don't hate all of the second season. I hate the weird shit though with Bruce Wayne. That makes no sense.
I still haven't played the second season.
I like the story with John Doe though.
What, in the second season?
I thought it was
I
pretty
found
good.
it was really original, but I found it too weird. Like, it didn't make any sense to me.
I mainly like the idea that Bruce and Joker are friends before
See,
he becomes Joker.
I didn't really like that part because of like,
I just think it
I
makes
don't
him
know.
more sympathetic.
Yeah, that's a good point. It did make it feel sympathetic. But yeah, Marvel, I would recommend playing it just to like, because it's like really mixed. Because like
Mm.
some people love it and some people like absolutely hate it.
I know I gotta
I
play it at some point because I
I had
did.
mixed feelings about the last episode.
Yeah. And
I have mixed. Well, because like he can either go one way or the other, and the bad
Yeah.
Joker is the way to go. Not the good Joker. That was so stupid. The good Joker. It was so weird. I was like, what the fuck is this? He's flying around with a grapple hook and Gotham.
I mean,
Like,
he
what the
still went
fuck?
bad.
He did, but it's like not as Joker like. It's like really weird, and like it's so like hard to believe that Joker. Oh yeah, he's gonna fly around with a grapple hook that Batman gifted him. I'm like, oh my god.
yeah.
Okay, Darkseid's his skin is done. Colored him all gray with a pencil because I'm not gonna mess up all the shading I did with the marker
Mm.
with another marker.
Yeah, I know I gotta play season 2 at some point because I did an LP of the first season and also I streamed it like as kind of like a weird it was like
Took me
alternate
seconds to
choices.
realize you were saying let's
So
play.
yeah. I gotta start
sorry,
making
guys.
content for that channel at some point.
I need to start making content. Period.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, we got that collab coming out, so that's a start.
I need to post that. I have 53 subscribers.
Not more than me.
I mean, I have
35.
more than Marvel's Speaking Nerd channel.
Yeah.
Why?
It's surprising though.
Yeah, why?
I don't
Yeah, I
fucking
mean,
know.
I feel a little weird, but I mean, just drawing, get my.
Oh yeah, you have 5 subscriber channel
Well,
Yay.
and 31 on the reviews channel.
Yeah.
But the Let's Play says
It's like
275.
over 2 something, I forget at the moment. but-
275.
Oh, 75, okay. Yeah. It's just I keep I keep telling myself it's like I'm gonna stream like Spider-Man PS4 at some point. And then it's just like, well, actually, you know what, I'm kinda tired of playing Spider-Man PS4. So I don't wanna play that. And then the one
Yeah,
time I tried to, like, I didn't have, for some reason, the mic I was using didn't work. So it was just like, fuck me. Like,
I can't
I've-
even play anymore because my brother PS4.
yeah. I called my friend, like, that night, and I was like, I want to give up. Like, I don't know what to do anymore.
Were we having an existential crisis?
Well, it's just like, I got tired of streaming, so that's why I did the review. Like, that's why I started the review channel. And then, like, I didn't do content for like 5 months, or like a little more than 5 months. I'm like, okay, I gotta do something. Don't want to leave my subscribers hanging while I'm doing reviews and podcasts and all that stuff. So
I do like one video every few months.
yeah,
Like, my last video was a month ago.
So it's
Yeah,
just
mine
like,
was a month ago too. It was a
And
sick Spidey suit collab with.
and the Die Hard one was 2 months ago.
yeah.
Steve Orlando one was 3 months ago.
And that didn't even happen 3 months ago.
Yeah.
The
and
interview was like months ago.
When did
then
you
I had
record that? Like October or something?
I
Yeah,
think it was
it was.
October. Yeah.
It was at the
Yeah.
end of October. And then before that, I had a Spider-Man PS4 30-minute stream, and that was 6 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, dude. Sorry, it's just like
And then
damn.
the coffee table conversations was in the same month as that one.
Oh, okay.
So that's like September, I guess.
Yeah. Probably somewhere around there.
Yeah, I'm not very good at making consistent content.
It's kind of hard though when there's like not that much to talk about.
I mean, I'm
Unless
trying
you're
to
doing podcasts like us, like we
I'm
can.
trying to get into more doing essay type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, I have a 45-minute video coming.
That's
That I'm
why
working on.
that's why I started the top 10 favorite films series.
Yeah. Which I'm heavily looking forward to.
As am I.
I need to do my Sherlock Holmes video.
I enjoy making top 10 videos, like a lot, but you can only put out so many at once before people start getting bored, so you gotta like space them out, and
Mm-hmm.
I have to start spacing mine out. Because I've put out like a bunch of top 10 videos recently, or in the last 3 months, I'd say.
Yeah, mine are just a little bit different since they're basically video essays and
Yeah.
it's a top 10.
Yeah, I mean, my issue is that I start a series. I have a idea, like a few ideas for videos, and then I run out of them. So it's just like, well,
Yeah.
start another series, do those whole videos, and then it's just, well, shit. I gotta go back and forth making content for this one and also this one.
Yeah, I just want to finish it first.
Like, even these streams, like they've been at least like once a month, I want to say. Like, which was not the plan. That like before it was gonna be like every other week would be a stream, and then it's like, oh shit, like I keep like missing out, or it's just like I got other things to do. It's like, well, fuck, what am I gonna do?
I mean, it happens, and
Yeah, it's
I'm
true.
like one of the worst at like tracking, like, oh, okay, I have to make a video this week. Not that I see it as a job, but you know, it's just like I'd like to have some consistency.
Yeah, you just want to
Yeah,
push content out.
I mean, if I have 50 subscribers, I should be making.
You should be what?
I said if I have 50 subscribers,
cut
I
out
should
again.
be making more videos.
Oh yeah, absolutely, I agree. Okay, half of Darkseid's face is done in color.
Maybe I'll just rewatch Sherlock Holmes tomorrow and do that video.
The Robert Downey Jr. one.
Yeah, that's my number 9.
Awesome. Man, I love those movies.
They're great.
Wait,
think-
how many Sherlock Holmes movies did they make?
They
Hit
made
2.
2 of them. I think they're supposed to do another one, but
Waiting on a sequel without Guy Ritchie.
yeah.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think.
I think I have to go.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we might want to start wrapping up here soon anyway. So,
Yeah. I mean, it's 12:19.
but yeah, that was a fun conversation, and finally glad I get to do this episode that I've been wanting to do for weeks. But all right, we're out of here. Hopefully, see you soon with another stream. I don't know exactly when, but I'm gonna try and make these more consistent so that I'm not like doing them once or twice a month. So, anyway, have a great night. Thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to take care of yourselves. See ya.